Let us take up another language containing all possible strings of A's and B's, ending with substring AAB. Previous DFSM we designed was having a substring AAB, whereas this language has all possible strings ending with substring AAB. So the first possible string in this language is AAB. So to design FSM for this string AAB, we need 4 states. So let us design and as we had done in the previous FSM. State 0, 1, 2, 3. 3 is the final state for the string A, B. So is this DFSM complete? No. We have to complete it such a way that from each state we will be having one compulsory transition for input symbol A and B. So let us start with initial state 0. We have one compulsory transition for A. What about B? Can I take a self loop? Check. Is it possible for me to take a self loop for B? Yes. What it states, if I take self loop before AAB, I can have any number of B's. This self loop does not violate this language. Next, coming to state 1, I have A, compulsory transition. Can I take B as a self loop? Just check. What happens if I take B as a self loop? At that time what happens? A, B, A, B. So it will end with B, A, B. But actually we need it must end with A, A, B. So this self loop of B violates the language. So I cannot take this self loop here. If I cannot take self loop, then what I must do? Language is having substring AA ending with substring AAB. So if any B's, I must have before the substring AAB. So now you can see, if I have a B, then it will go back and end with a substring AAB. Coming to state 2. State 2, I have a compulsory transition for B. What about A? Take a self loop and check. Can I have a self loop here? What happens if I have a self loop? If I don't take self loop, it will be AAB ending with AAB. If I take the self loop A, B, then also it ends with AAB. So state 2 is satisfied. Then last state 3, we have to have one compulsory transition A and B. What to do? Can I have a self loop for A and B as before? No. Why? Because if I have a self loop, then it will violate the language ending with substring AAB. So I cannot have AAB here. Then what to do? If I have a A, then it must be followed by another AB. So I'll take the transition A here. Now you see A, B. If I have a A, again it must be followed by another A and B reaching the final state. So for A it is over. What about B? If I have a B, then what to do? It must go back to state Q0 and have a ending substring AAB. So here completes designing a DFSM for all possible strings of A's and B's ending with substring AA